pretended to be, unaffected by the stupid people questioning me. But in reality, I did it all intentionally. It made you think I give in to the pressure and leave. It made you think I give in to depression and bleed. I make an enemy of anybody threatening me, and I'm the one who determines who I am destined to be. This is my legacy. Life or death to me. It's like the air I breathe, and you can't suffocate me now. You can't burn my empire, but you still try. You can play God, but you can't kill my legacy. It's life or death to me.
The following contest is a first-round contest of the Gemini Tournament. Introducing first, the team of Jay and Angelina Foxtrot, Jay Tavern.
We are on the climb to Wrestle Summit. This is the Gemini Tournament, and one of these two teams has a chance to punch their ticket to immortality. I'm Doc Mitchell alongside my co-host, as always, Sparks. And Sparks, are these two not just the odds-on favorite to win this thing? They have been so just red hot throughout the entirety of the fucking month.
I agree with you on that, but there's one problem. They are facing the two dirtiest, slimiest players in this game. Up until now, they've had honest competition. Proper competition. They have never faced people like this.
Not wrong, they have an uphill battle against arguably the dirtiest players in this tournament.
Their opponents, the team of Sarah,
Scarlatina and Ricky Spanish. They dub themselves the HBIC. While I do not wish to repeat what that name means in polite company, I'm sure you in the audience can understand what that means.
Name they hold proud and true to themselves. They hope their cheating ways can make them the HBIC of IDW.
Honestly, I don't blame you there. These two are just the worst, but you see here a bit of like a respect show for Spanish. Scarlatina is showing respect. I mean, you gotta be honest, you know, when your heart is as black as Ricky Spanish is, I guess the only person that can find to, the only person that can be your teammate is one that's just as bad.
Scarlatina is that kind of bitch.
You have to say that. You have to say it like that, man.
It's true, isn't it?
I suppose, but a bit more tact would be nice. Match underway here. Angelina going for some kicks here. Holding her for a sheer new power slam by Scarlatina. And this is a first round contest of the Gemini Tournament, the semifinals of which will be at Crossroads 2 weeks from now. Those semifinals will lead to the finals at Wrestle Summit. The winners will go on to be the #1 contenders for their division's World Championships. This is a huge opportunity. This whole tournament is huge for everyone here, and Scarlatina just wailing on the leg of Angelina here, trying to keep her from doing her usual acrobatic feats. It's Angelina not letting that get to her. And you have to think, every team in this tournament, doesn't matter which team it is, be them an established team like Jaybird's Tavern or a fairly new one like the HBIC, you have to imagine all of them are just, they're sweating the fact that they have to survive 3 rounds of this. It's not just a win one time and you get it. You have to beat every team in this thing. You have to beat the best of the best. And the last match is on the grandest showcase. They have to be at their top level at all times.
Everyone in this tournament knows that. Everyone knows what is at stake.
Moonsault by Jay. Impressive moonsault from the top rope. Not something we see from him often. But I suppose to a point, all of them would know the significance of this. But again, it's like, for someone like Spanish and Scarlatina, like, what do they think here? They're going against arguably they are the favorite team to win is Jaybirds Tavern. So when you're going up against them, you have to think you're going against a team with genuine chemistry, with genuine, how should I put it, like, they just know each other so well, especially in the ring. How do you fight that? How does a brand new team fight that?
It's a tricky situation, but I think that's why Spanish and Scarlatina are with each other like this. They are both dirty players, able to cheat and get away with it. These two are going to cheat their way past Jaybirds Tavern, knowing that they are the worst team to deal with. They just have to get through the first round and they are golden.
The point there, Jaybirds Tavern would be arguably the most threatening team on this, of this tournament. Getting to them in the first round would arguably make it a lot easier of a smooth sail. But you still have to get through this match first, and that is not something either of these teams are going to have an easy time doing. Jay is just getting picked apart by Spanish right now. Neckbreaker. They're doing the right thing. They're going to the outside for a bit of a breather. Spanish just leaning on the ropes, waiting for Jay to get back in. I think Jay was just kind of impressed by that.
I mean, wouldn't you? The balance for that.
I mean, I guess, being able to do that would take some impressive balance here. Taking out the knee. DDT by Spanish. And the HBIC seem to be in firm control here, but Jay now getting something here. Sit out powerbomb. Finally getting some offense in is Jay. And honestly, it's going to be tricky here. I mean, you have to think about this. Spanish is a former United States champion. He is a former, he has, he knows what it's like to be on top. He knows what it's like to be a winner, to be successful. Jay is still relatively new here. He doesn't know yet. I'm not sure what Spanish is doing there.
I have no idea. Probably hyping himself up.
Kind of like Jay was there. Scarlatina, though, not letting him get any affection from the crowd here, throwing him right back in for Spanish to deal with. A tricky situation about these matches. The women can interfere in the match with the men, but if the men so much as touch the female competitors, the match is instantly ruled a disqualification, which makes things tricky. For the male competitors, they really have to keep their eyes on a swivel. They have to make sure they're watching all sides. Otherwise, they're going to get blindsided. Over here by Spanish here. 1, 2, not quite. Angelina, you saw there rushing in to save the pinfall. Like I said, the women can interfere like that, but if the men do the same, it's an instant disqualification. They have to be careful. Angelina and Scarlatina now back in. Women back into this match here. Scarlatina keeping her blocks up. Notice that's happening a lot in this match already. She's been keeping her defenses up, which is a smart strategy against anyone who has a high-flying style, a high-risk maneuver like Angelina.
Shows these guys must have been doing their research. They've been understanding who they're dealing with.
Scarlatina, though, they're caught taunting once again. It's something you do not want to be caught doing in IDW is taunting. Our stars are well aware of how to counter that. Drop kick by Scarlatina, single leg drop kick. Almost doing a full flip here, now lifting her up.
Suplex, the
speed of that. Good lord, the speed of that suplex. But yeah, when you're dealing with someone like Angelina who has a very high-flying, high-risk style, keeping your blocks up, keeping your defenses up is probably your best bet, because doing so means you can get an upper hand, get into an advantageous position.
But the moment you start letting your guard down, you get your ass beat like she is now.
True enough. Spanish and Jay now back into this thing. Spanish going for just a rabbit punches, just going for some sucker punches right away. Not letting Jay get any momentum, though. There he goes. Jay just not letting him get back in. Not wanting, oh, never mind, clothesline over the, what is he doing?
He's just toying with him at this point.
Pretty funny. Off the ropes! Spanish is not one to go off the ropes like that, but giant hammer strike by Spanish. That is not something I would expect to see from the former U.S. champion. He is much more I hate to say the word here, he's usually all safe in the ring. He usually doesn't do that. Perhaps this competition has made him a bit more daring, let's call it.
He just knows what it means to win. He wants this thing more than anything, and he's willing to risk it all.
Apparently so, but again, he is not one to go off the ropes like that. That is very unlike Spanish. Jay going for something there. Dodged. Dodge again. Atomic drop. And then picks him up for a second one. Those knees right to the groin area. That'll slow anyone down, no matter who you are. Now Jay just trying to wear Spanish down here. After all the damage Jay took, it's understandable he does not want to. He doesn't want to go for any of his bigger, more flashy moves. Spanish though blocking whatever that was in the corner. Getting into one of the corners of his own. What does he have planned here? What is he doing? He's got him hooked. Oh my god. Spanish, don't do this. Don't do this. Right to the... Oh. Right to Jay's Tavern Jewels.
How is that not an illegal shot?
I don't know, honestly. I'm shocked that he didn't get disqualified for that, but somehow they're just okay with that. Now, whoa, Angelina with an armbar of sorts. And he just kicked Angelina in the face. Like I said, that's a disqualification right there. He just kicked Angelina right in the face. Jay's Tavern wins because Spanish decided to cheat once again.
Push is looking a little too far that time.
The following content is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the City of Angels, Flawless Killian Amber.
Ah, the flawless one, willing to grace us with her presence once again.
I fail to see what exactly is so flawless about Killian Amber, but I mean, if that's what she wants to call herself, it's what she wants to call herself. Regardless, she has herself quite the challenge ahead of her as she faces the IDW Women's Champion Buffy Winters. I'm sorry, but I don't see a beauty queen taking down the Slayer.
Are you kidding me? Everything this woman does is flawless. Even her in-ring work is flawless. She's got this.
And her opponent, from Sunnyvale, California, she is the IDW Women's Champion. She is the Slayer, Buffy Winters.
And the champion making her way down in quick fashion. Like many things she does, she is not taking any chances here. No games, time to fight.
The Slayer's got a serious disposition unlike anyone else in this business.
To her, this is business as usual. Like being in this ring and kicking some ass, that's just business as usual for Winters. As this matchup gets underway, this is certainly a clash of styles when you think about it. You got a beauty queen and a badass. We'll see how this all handles, and immediately as I would say this, Winters taking control with some quick shots. Amber showing that she has just as much fight in her as well, it seems. Neckbreaker!
The flawless one has shown us time and again she is more than just a beauty queen, though her looks are stunning. She can go in there and kick just as much ass as the rest of us.
Kick right to the gut. Oh, right to the back of the head. There's nothing fancy about that, but that is just painful. Right, kick right to the back of the neck and then just falling over next to the corner there. Seems like stumbling over her own feet. Then again, she is wearing some pretty large heels. I mean, you can't expect her to run in those.
I've seen some women run in heels before. It's freaky, man.
Have you really? Ooh, kick right to the face. Enziguri kick right to the face. Amber showing that she can take control of this matchup pretty hard. Now lifting her up. Power slam. Buffy, though, tripping her up. That's not going to do much to her. Buffy Winters has quite the challenge ahead of her at Wrestle Summit, having to take on the Empress of Elbows Kobayashi at the end of March. That's going to be an interesting match, considering how much Kobayashi has improved over the last couple of months. Like, her training elsewhere has certainly paid off, but can Buffy handle that?
The Slayer has handled everything that has come in front of her. She has held that belt for so long, defended it against so many women. Kobayashi, yeah, she's got a bit better, but is she that good?
I suppose we'll find out when we get there. Meanwhile, Winter's just dismantling Billy and Amber right now. And now, double axe handle to the back. This is hardly even a match at this point. This is just a squash by Winters, not letting Amber do much. Only a one count though. Amber still has quite a lot of fight left in her. Have to see how this all ends. Amber trying to get back into this thing. A slap to the face. Sends to the outside. Sent crashing to the outside is Philly and Amber. Sends her right to the barricades. Amber showing she's got a mean streak. And out here there is so little padding. There's so little to cushion the blow. Every slam, every setback, it just hurts so much worse out here. Billion taking full advantage of that. We're up to a count of 4 from the ref, though. This is not a no disqualification match. They got to get back in the ring before the count of 10. Kicks and slaps from Billion. Now what's she thinking here? Neck breaker again. He's enjoying these swinging neck breakers.
Of course, they let her hair flow beautifully. It lets everyone see just what she's all about.
So here up to a count of 7 here. We need to get back in the ring ASAP. Up to a count of 8. Both women now getting back into the ring, seemingly realizing the count. Buffy raining the hands once they're in there, though, not letting Amber get back to a vertical base of sorts, just waylaying the hands. Amber blocking over to what happened to her there. Enziguri again. Enziguri going for the cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out 2.5. You see the frustration there on Amber. She thought she had that.
What an upset it would be if Amber managed to actually pull off the win here tonight.
You're not wrong, it would be an impressive showing. Went through the ropes. Speaking of, showing, she tried to show us some high flying, but crashed and burned. It's still showing quite a lot of life despite that. Now once again, fighting on the outside here. Fighting not only each other, but the ref's count. Both these women showing a lot of grit tonight, especially Amber, who I was not expecting to be this, she's showing like she's saying like, stay out there. She wants a breather.
Of course, all this fighting's gonna be bad for her complexion. It's gonna be bad for that perfect, flawless face.
I mean, if you wanted to protect your face, if you wanted to be that, if you want to protect your beauty, maybe, fighting shouldn't be in your resume. Maybe you shouldn't have a career in professional fighting. I feel like that's going to ruffle a few feathers about your flawless complexion.
She wants to show she can be beautiful and powerful. What's wrong with that?
Buffy Winters again just dismantling her opponent here, and there's nothing wrong with it. Buffy up to the top rope here. Can we see it? No, elbow drop missed. Elbow drop, it missed. Amber now. What does she have planned here? Ooh. Roundhouse kick by Philly and Amber. Still does very little to Buffy, who shakes it off, quite literally. Now, Bulldog! Covered. 1, 2, no, 2.5. Champ starting to show some frustration. Wasn't expecting this to be as much of a challenge as it was. Face first goes Fillion. Now the champ going right back up to the top rope here. Could we be seeing it? Body splash! Cover off this. 1, 2, no, 2. Count it, 2 again.
Fillion's out here to prove she is not just a pretty face, that she can be a legit competitor.
She's showing certainly a lot of heart to be lasting this long against Buffy. The champion's still not letting her get any sort of momentum. Deep arm drag. Now what is she thinking here? Clothesline, short arm clothesline. He's taking Fillion apart. Fillion finally able to fight back. Finally is trying to anyway. Now she's raining forearm strikes. These two exchanging blows in the center of the ring. Fillion trying to get to some sort of... Looks like Winter's going to the outside here. What does she have planned? Through the ropes, managed to get it that time. Cross body through the ropes. Fillion seemed to have a bit of a second wind here, trying to show us what she's got. Winter's not letting it get any further than that. The Slayer has got quite a lot of fight in her, and it's not going to end anytime soon. Now she's taking a breather on the outside here, perhaps just trying to formulate a plan.
Philly and Amber's got the champ reeling.
Oh, I just stretch. Oh my god, just yanking on the face. Oh my god, you see that? Just yanking on the face. You might be right. Amber may have the champ reeling here. Whoa, lift her in a suplex. Doesn't get it though. Buffy. Clothesline to the back of the head. Preventing whatever that could have been. Now another Bulldog. Now just stomping away at her face. No care in the world for Fillion. Top rope once again here. Wooden stake! The wooden stake. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Well fought.
True enough. Very well fought. Saw this right here. That roundhouse kick. Very impressive by Fillion, but the wooden stake seals the deal for any opponent Buffy ever faces. This one is over. Champ building momentum, heading towards Wrestle Summit.
You got a mic?
All right, enough games. Kobayashi, get out here.
Champion calling out her challenger, Kobayashi, the woman that won the Queen of the Hill match. Coming out to answer her call. What could this be about?
Look at you, little bear. Finally making something of yourself. Finally out of the shadows of losing every match you've had, and now challenging me for my women's championship. But let me be clear. You've improved, but you're still far below me. You want to prove you're worthy of this title? Then let's see what you've got. You, me, at Wrestle Summit, 3 stages of hell.
Ooh, boy.
I fear no one.
Hope you're ready then, Empress. Because this Slayer won't hold back.
Powerful statement from the champion. 3 stages of hell at Wrestle Summit. A brutal challenge for Kobayashi, for sure.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing in at 268 pounds, Elijah Payne.
The man who retired a legend. Elijah Payne 2 years ago was the man responsible for putting away one of the greatest to ever strap a pair of boots, Adam Frost. Now he goes one-on-one with a man just as imposing as he is, the suplex assassin Alex Kane.
This may be one of the most dangerous men we have on this roster right now.
It's possible. Former UFC fighter, adept at some powerful grapples and dangerous submissions. This guy is just an all-around package of dangerous offense. So is his opponent, Alex Kane, known for his deadly suplexes.
And his opponent, from Ballsman, Montana, weighing in at 273 pounds, the suplex assassin, Alex Kane.
He looks fired up for this. This could shoot Kane right up the totem pole here to put down a man, to put down a legend. Alex Kane failed to capture the IDW Championship in December, and this could be all he needs to get right back into that picture, taking down such a dangerous opponent like Elijah.
Given what Elijah has done and all the things he's accomplished, I'm not so certain Kane's got what it takes.
It's hard to say for certain. Payne versus Kane, I didn't realize until just now that they rhymed like that. Huh. Regardless, this match is going to be underway here. 2 large, dangerous men. Payne starting us off here. Elijah running knee right to the chest. And digging his foot into the throat. Elijah's style has always been very brutal, almost ripping his opponent to pieces in the process. In a way, that's how he put away such a legend like Frost. His brutality knows no bounds inside that ring.
We have watched him put so many men on the shelves, so many men hurt, seriously hurt, by this man's hands. Why do we keep him around?
Because people will be pissed if we got rid of him. He's such a benchmark setter, you know? If he's able to put away someone like Frost and force him to retire, then anyone who can beat him suddenly has a huge advantage in a way over everyone else. And Kane now showing why he's called the suplex assassin, starting to throw his opponent around like it's almost nothing, but it means nothing to Payne. Fujiwara armbar. His favorite method of tearing an opponent down, breaking their arms. It's going to take a lot more to break the big mitts of Kane.
You're telling me this man has hurt so many people, put so many of them on the shelf, but we keep him around because the audience would be mad?
Well, they tried. They actually, shortly following Frost's retirement, they tried to fire him. Everyone was so pissed that he was gone that they were forced to bring him back in, and now he's enjoyed a healthy career. I'm not happy with it, but, I mean, people spoke, and he's sticking around. Kane once again with a suplex. If there is a way to throw your opponent around, this man knows it. Belly to back. Devastating just how... Oh my god! Flying knee strike. Kane showing he has just as much right to be seen as a main eventer as Elijah does. I mean, he was in the... Oh my god. He was in the main event of Fight Before Christmas. He has proven he can reach the top of the ladder. But can Pain drop him down back a few rungs? Lifts him up here. Power slam.
Look, Kane's got some good crap, alright? This man has proven time and again he is one tough opponent. But he's in there with literally a crippler. A man who has no trouble putting anyone on the shelf permanently.
Enough here. Cover 2 and foul for a 2 count though. Kane dropping his opponent on his head and his back time after time. Trying to knock out the dangerous Elijah Payne. Healing himself up here. And his shoulders, no. Payne blocked it with a chop block, dropping the big man. Now showing he can do it too. Suplex! Kane is no stranger to his own suplexes. His favorite tool is that dangerous Kimura lock of his. Right there, setting up for it, yanking on the arm. And now just as I say it, here he goes. The human arm does not bend that way, the Kimura lock. Look at the torque, my god. Any further and that's broken. Any further and that's just a broken arm. You can see him there trying to, even though he broke out of it, you can see him starting to nurse it a bit.
Both these men have the possibility to hurt themselves in every way imaginable. It's only a matter of time before one of them finally breaks.
Power slam onto the mat below. There's so little cushioning down there that any of these shots is going to hurt a lot. And here we see him just stomping on the arm, trying to get some revenge perhaps for how much his own arm was hurt by that Kimura lock. Now hooked in here, butterfly, suplex with a throw and just toss him around. The distance he got on that. Kane is freakishly strong. And Payne getting back in the ring, recognizing the ref's count, he needs to get back in. Kane does the same. And now once again, Kimura lock. Once again, Kimura lock on a standing position now. Can the human arm should not bend that way, but Kane still having the wherewithal to fight out of it. Gut wrench, suplex, roll through. Oh my goodness, the strength. Oh my lord. Kane's strength is borderline superhuman sometimes.
An impressive core and unbelievable strength is required to be able to roll through a gut wrench like that.
Seemingly so. Belly to belly, just dropping him. Now Payne got right back to his feet, almost like it was nothing. You see how fast he got back up. Both men getting back up super fast. Powering blow for blow now. Once again, lifts him up for another gut wrench. Rolling through again, showing that core strength. Dropping him with another. Alex Kane, the suplex assassin, looking to try and put this away. Got him in the corner here. Top rope, could we be seeing this? Kane looking to end this thing. Lifts him up here, dangling him there for a while. My goodness, superplex! On the cover, this has got to be it. 2. No! Kane still gets his shoulder up at 2.5. We talk about him being a dangerous man, and that is exactly what I mean, to get up after something like that. Now Payne with a knee right to the gut. Just rolling his shoulders here. He isn't feeling anything. He is just enjoying this.
All that pain inflicted on him, he doesn't give a damn.
Really doesn't. Brainbuster! He seems to have just no sense of pain. Now knee bar, once again another deadly submission hold. This knee bar trying to tear his opponent apart. The Kane tap, no, still fighting back. His body has to be in agony by now with all these submission holds. Once again the Kimura lock, locked in once again.
Not let his opponent rest for even a minute.
Ooh, enough. Then still Kane with the wherewithal to break out of it, still not letting it get to him. And from her belly to belly, perhaps. Now roll through. Another Kimura lock with the rope break, forced him to break it up. Elijah not letting his opponent rest for even a second. Another brain buster. 1, 2, no, still 2.5. Kane getting his shoulders up.
These might be the two strongest men physically in IDW. This is madness.
Elbow drop to the outside, my God. You might be right, Sparks. These two might be the strongest physically we have on the men's roster. Both showing that they can go the distance. Kane, though, doing the right thing, getting back inside the ring. Elijah remains stunned out there. Could we see a count-out win for Alex Kane? No, he's right back up. He is right back up and getting right back in the ring at the referee's behest. Now it's like, a little bit of a receipt here, perhaps a knee bar of his own by Alex. However, it's quickly broken up thanks to the ropes. Alex Kane showing he can give just as much as he can take. Ooh, a deadlift. No help from anything else, with a pure deadlift. And a knee across the face.
These are two men with a lot to prove tonight.
Seems to be, yes. Lifting him up. Suplex! With a bridge. 1, 2... No, still 2.5. An impressive maneuver there with that bridge. What does he have planned now? Forearm clothesline. If Alex Kane can put away Elijah, this may propel him to further title opportunities. Went for a knee drop, didn't get it. Right onto that hurt knee from earlier. Now Payne able to do as he pleases. Sending him into the corner here. What does he have planned? Up to the ropes. By the arm. Shoulder first into the mat. Good Lord. Shoulder first right into the mat. Now once again rolling through. That Kimura lock, but again right next to the ropes. You can't keep doing that.
I think he's trying to get in Kane's head. Prove he can do it from anywhere. He can put this weight anytime. He's just playing with it.
Maybe. 2, 3, he just did. Elijah Payne with another brain buster puts away the suplex assassin. My goodness, you see there, I think you may want to check on Alex Kane, make sure his arm isn't broken. Right here, there. That shoulder first right into the mat. But that brain buster right there is what put this away. And proving once again why he is so dangerous to this division. Fear anyone who has to face him next.
The following contest is set for one fall. It is first from Athens, Greece, the Baroness Helena.
Baroness making her way down, a former tag team champion in her own right alongside Honey Bee. And despite not doing the best since breaking out into a single competitor, I think she has a lot of potential.
Look, there's no doubt she is the Baroness. She is a ruler around here. She is royalty. But I will be honest, even I, as someone who loves Honeybee, can admit she has not done a lot since being a single star.
Natalie!
Here's a woman who has done plenty in her career since coming to IDW, competing in several hardcore matches that have proven just how tough a New Yorker can truly be. It's Natalie Ash.
People always say you never want to meet someone in a dark alley, but this is the person you don't want to meet anywhere.
Natalie with a mean streak about her. Her own words, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. All things meet their end at my hands.
But a truer statement cannot be made about this woman. She is a tough act to crack.
Does have her hands full tonight with a former tag team champion. We'll see just how well she can handle herself against the Baroness. Every matchup, since we are on the climb to Wrestle Summit, every match matters. You never know what match, like what victory could propel you to guaranteeing a spot at Wrestle Summit. Every woman here wants that opportunity, and Natalie went for something immediately. Baroness saw it coming, able to block it. Helena now, knee right to the face. The Baroness now trying to wear down Natalie in these early goings. Knee to the... Just knee right to the thigh. Too much damage there to make it hard to stand, hard to perform certain moves. Natalie now trying to go for her own submission here, an abdominal stretch. Baroness Helena does not allow that. Head scissors tossing her around. Helena, a submissions expert in her own right, would be far too good for something like that. Boot right to the side of the head.
As we move on to Wrestle Summit, every match matters. Every win matters. That momentum can carry you to places you never thought possible.
Two right knees right to the gut of Natalie. Let's cover here. One count. You're not wrong, Sparks. Every match can build momentum towards Wrestle Summit, can lead to something grand. But it's hard to say who can truly come out on top in what is otherwise the most stacked women's division I think we have ever had. I mean, every single woman has the potential to be a major star in this company. And I don't think a huge splash over the ropes. My goodness, that is not something we see from Helena often. Showing some desperation to make this match something special. But like I said, every woman in this division has the potential to be like a main event star. It's just a matter of who can truly, rise to that occasion here. Natalie, face first off the apron. Jeez. There's that grit and toughness I told you about. What was that?
Split leg drop from a standing position. Helena's offense is classy as well as deadly.
A bit odd, and I'll say that much. It's a little strange to me, but hey. Ash now getting back into the ring. This is not a no disqualifications match. They must obey the ref's count. Ash trying to get some sort of a response from the audience here, forgetting that she's still in a match. She kind of has to worry about Helena. Stunner! Now she's going to the top rope here. What does Helena have planned here? Moonsault! What height! What height by Helena! 2, no! Natalie gets the shoulder up. What height from that moonsault, my goodness.
What did I tell you before about grace, about class, about what this woman can pull off?
Maybe you were right, Sparks, but still, I was not expecting such things from Helena. Knee drop! Driving Natalie's head into the mat. Now just trying to, went for something there, got blocked, whatever it was. Now Natalie, able to just power lift Helena, showing some of that crazy strength. She's able to power lift her with no hesitation, just power lifting Helena. Now what does she have planned here? Looking for something. Looking for something on Helena. Looking to the outside. Over the ropes! My God! Leaping over the ropes into a senton.
Natalie's showing more than just raw strength out there. She's showing some great work.
Apparently, I had no idea she even had that in her. I didn't even know she could do something like that. As I said, with every match mattering so much to these women, it only makes sense that they would want to just shine as bright as possible. Any win could net you a great opportunity. Once again, just powerlifting Helena. No care in the world. Now, shot in the gut there by Helena. Now trying to over something. Both women countering blow for blow. Count of 7. They gotta get back in that ring soon. Helena finally doing so on the count of 8. Drop toe hold. Got her by the face. Helena with this. No, only for a rope break. Helena, known for her submission game. That was what helped her win tag gold right there. That submission hold helped her win tag gold time and again. Now pinning her here off those knees. 2, no, 2 count only. And Helena is frustrated. You see that.
This is a woman who is used to getting her way. She is a baroness. She is royalty. To have someone dare defy her and not be pinned is obnoxious.
Perhaps, but that just felt like a temper tantrum of a child right there. Natalie now getting back to her feet. Dragging Helena somewhere. What does she have in mind here? Helena back to her feet almost immediately. What the heck? Now lifting her up. Off the ropes. Neck first off the top rope. Now just slamming her into the mat. Helena's mean streak knows no business. Went for a forearm there. Got blocked though. What does Helena have in store now? Ace first off the turnbuckle. Both these women showing they have a mean streak a mile wide. Powerbomb!
With so much talk about Wrestle Summit and so much rumor surrounding the women's division, every win matters. And these two know it. Want to see just how bad they want it.
Could be right there. Helena starting to roll here. One drop kick by Natalie, not letting anything happen. And both women counter for counter, blow for blow, trying to make something of this match. Helena trash talking now. Trying to trash talk the New Yorker. Double knees to the gut once again. Cover's made. 1, 2. No, still a 2 count. Once again, that frustration from Helena. She is not happy about this. Now, Dragon Sleeper. Another powerful submission hold, the Dragon Sleeper. Natty, get out of this. Pressure right on that neck. Cut off the circulation of breathing. If you can't breathe, you can't fight, you might just pass out. No! The wherewithal. Hard punches to the face to get out of that situation. Now, shot to the gut here. Powerbomb attempt. Face first off the other way. That was different. Now on her shoulders. Dust to dust. The dust to dust.
2, 3, that's it. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Threw enough, that knee right to the side of the head. Enough to knock any person out. Secure Natalie the win this one time. We'll see how this builds on in the future for Ms. Ash.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from City, Las Vegas, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is the IDW champion, Bastion Mox. And his opponent, from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 233 pounds, Dutch Thompson.
sings, it heralds the return of the Demon Prince.
The following is a first round contest of the Gemini Tournament. Introducing first, the team of Nedva Othbel and Azrael, Dark and Deadly.
Team Dark and Deadly, Nedva Othbel and Azrael. Dangerous strikers and powerful foes, both former champions as well. I mean, you gotta be honest, when it comes to, like, the favorites going into this tournament, I gotta be honest, this is my favorite.
I'm still partial to better in blue personally, plus another team next week. But I see your point, these guys are dangerous.
Dangerous is an understatement. Azrael, a former multi-time international champion, United States champion, and world champion, has seemingly done it all aside from the tag team titles. And Nedva Othbel having won both the women's title and tag team titles. I do not see any other combination quite as dangerous as these two. The division should be scared.
And their opponents, the team of Bearpaw and Bunny.
Then again, these two have to deal with a powerful duo in Bearpaw and Bunny.
I mean, you're not wrong. Bearpaw is a font of strength in his own right, and Bunny, while some performances have not been exactly stellar, she has still proven herself to be one tough opponent. And with these two, there's definitely a lot more chemistry than with Dark and Deadly, but again, I just can't argue with just the sheer power on display from Dark and Deadly. Just their records alone should be enough to scream that they are a favorite to win, but we have been surprised time and again by the performance of some of these teams. Honestly, I have no idea who will win this, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. The women starting off once again, Nedva Othbel, the Dark Elf, taking on Bunny. Bunny immediately trying to hammerlock, DDT, hammerlock, reverse DDT, trying to start this match on a high note perhaps. Thunderball! I don't think Nedva quite expected her to come at her so strong from the beginning.
I don't think Nedva ever expects anyone to come at her strongly. I mean, look at her. She looks insane.
Yes, but with Bunny, she's stood around Bearpaw for a good chunk of her life. She's not threatened by a strong physique. Bearpaw going for that drop kick, that leaping, almost kangaroo-like drop kick. Twice now has gone for it. He is really fishing for it. I mean, I get why. It's an impressive maneuver, but, I mean, maybe wait until you know you have an opening to do it.
This is a man who weighs well over 270 pounds leaping at you with a drop kick like that. You are gonna piss yourself looking at that.
I would believe you, yes. Bearpaw showing up with ridiculous strength. Now going for a... what was he going to do there? Go ass first? What was that? Regardless, Azrael got out of the way there. Now delivering these stiff knees to the chest. Azrael, no stranger to fighting monsters of his own. In his defense of so many belts, he has fought some of the strongest monsters and just craziness that IDW has ever offered. One of the true veterans of this industry, someone like Bearpaw hardly should phase him. Already a 2 count. Just from those few strikes, we already have a 2 count. And Bearpaw perhaps trying to endear himself to the audience. But Azrael not letting him do that. Just dropping him, not even going for a suplex, just dropping him. Trying to stomp away at the chest. Now even Azrael's starting to feel it. He's starting to get into this, telling him to bring it. He hasn't been feeling much, but Bearpaw does not appreciate that. Delivering a couple of stiff shots of his own. What was he on mind now? Lifting him on his shoulders. Death Valley driver. Up to a count of 7 now. These men gotta get back in the ring quick. Azrael quickly diving back in. Bear Paw meets him immediately. Neck breaker.
Bear Paw and Bunny look like they've done their research, trying to figure out a plan around Doc and Dead.
Seems to be the case, yes. Knee drop. Might be right though. Bear Paw and Bunny seem to have the number for Dark and Deadly right now. And a 2 count as Azrael gets out of the way. Bear Paw making the tag to his partner Bunny. Women now back into the ring. And drop kick from Nedva, dropping Bunny to the ground. Now the Dunmer assassin going right after her opponent, showing why she's such a deadly striker for the women's division. One shot, bouncing her off the corner. And Nedva taking her time here, taking the slow approach. But you know, it's never really a bad thing. It's never a bad thing to take the slower approach. Now, see that kick, that just precise kick to the gut. Now looking for something. Bulldog! See the flourish on that. She wanted everyone to know.
Ever since the tag belts were decommissioned, Nedva has been showing a lot more heart out there, showing more fun.
I would agree with that. I think her time with Mirix has allowed her to open it a bit more, let her be a bit more fun and outgoing, which honestly, I was a fan of. I'm very much a fan of. Nedva was very much sort of shut in when she first arrived here, so it's nice to see her enjoy herself. Now the men once again back into the ring though. Bear Paw shot right to the chest. Bear Paw's strength maybe a bit too much even for the veteran to handle. Scraping the boot across the face. Ain't gonna win you a match, but it's just gonna hurt. Knee right to the arm, trying to cut down perhaps the striking capability of Azrael. Now going for it again. Lands S first on the chest. With his much weight landing on you at once, that has got to hurt.
That much weight could break a rib, puncture a lung, prevent you from breathing right. Even a demon is gonna hurt from something like that.
I don't doubt that for a second. Back on his shoulders here. Slams against the barricade. Went for it again. Went again for that. I'm not even sure what I'd call that. It resembles the bonsai drop, I suppose, but I'm not sure if I would refer to it that way. Face first. Head first. Driven into the floor. From Azrael. My goodness. German suplex by Bear Paw. Oh my god. Azrael just stood right back up. He didn't care. Down to 6 now, and Azrael is back in the ring. He's saying he is done messing around. Azrael's saying he is done messing around at this point. Fails to stop Bear Paw when he gets back in, perhaps wanting a more fair matchup. And eats it with an elbow right to the face. Over here once again, the ref taking his sweet time to get back over to the shoulders. I mean, it's understandable you want to be on the person's shoulders when they're covered, but still, it took you forever and a half. Bear Paw was looking for that bear hug. Azrael stops him right in his tracks, does not allow it. Uppercut by Bear Paw, a huge chop, my god. Knife edge chop, sending him to the ground.
That was a cave-in shot.
It really was just caving in the chest of Azrael here, and now Bunny showing off some power. Able to squat while holding her up for a suplex. That takes serious power. An impressive feat for Bunny of all people to accomplish. Now trying to go for here. What is she? Oh, only a 1 count. Maybe trying to cover off something as simple as that small kick. Now doing the smart thing here, getting the men back involved. Unlike other matches we've seen, the women are not nearly as engaged in this as the men of this fight are. Azrael and Bear Paw are the true MVPs! And we can see a backbreaker by Azrael. These two seem to be the ones truly having the match. The women don't seem to be involving themselves too much. Now Azrael, what does he have planned here? Launching him into his own corner here. Demon! Whoa, what is he? What was that? Looked like it was going for the demon dropkick, but failed to connect it quite right, as it looked like Bunny tagged herself in. Now, planted her. Nedva planting her with a stiff STF. Bunny, DDT! Bunny with the DDT, once again tagging in her partner. It seemed like she only tagged in to save him, which, to be honest, smart move, but boot right to the head of the boot by Bear Paw, sending him flying. Now gut wrench, lifting him away. It's nothing. Bear Paw's strength is unreal sometimes.
He has the strength of a bear. It's in his name, man.
I suppose you have a point there. Even still, neck breaker by Bunny. My goodness, just ran up for the neck breaker. I'm impressed by Bunny so far. She has been showing off a lot more a lot better moves than she did in her last few matches. She's showing a lot more care to herself on the middle rope here, trying to goad her opponent perhaps. Nedva not having any of it. Big boot. Those clunky heels of hers. Knock out a tooth with that.
Why do you always mention her heels, man? It's like the one thing you always mention every time we see her.
It's kind of hard not to. Bear Paw. Reverse choke slam. Face first goes Azrael. Now looking forward here. Looking for the bear hug again. Azrael breaking out of it. Azrael easily breaking out of that situation. In the corner. Demon drop kick. 1, 2, no. Broken up by Bunny. Here the crowd tag team wrestling, and that's what this entire tournament is about. Bunny once again breaking up another near pinfall. The crowd chanting tag team wrestling, that is what it's all about. Azrael measuring his opponent here. What is he going for? Over the ropes, missed, does not get it, but managed to roll through to minimize the damage. Bear Paw got out of the way of what could have been a nasty, nasty impact. Now just raining fists to the face. This match has picked up in a big way from those moves. Back in the ropes now. What are we going to be seeing next? Bear Paw, where is he going? Elbow drop right to the back. My God. 1, 2, not even close. Nedva breaking that up before it could get any worse. Now Bear Paw dragging his opponent into the corner. What does he have planned here? What is he doing? Oh my God! Jeez, oh man! Boot stretching the neck over the ropes like that. What even was that? Oh my God, DDT by Bunny just DDT'd also. What the heck is happening?
Is she even allowed to do that?
Apparently, the match is still going. He didn't call for the bell. Azrael, though, not caring in the slightest, has Bear Paw on the barricade. Boot to the side of the head. What the heck? What is going on in this match? This has been quite the first round contest, and this is just, again, a first round contest. We still have the semifinals. We still have the finals. This is the Gemini tournament, and this is crazy.
Calm yourself, Doc. It's crazy, yes, but don't freak out that much.
Apologies, just what is even in my head? Oh my God. Headbutt to the shoulder blades. Forearm to the face by Azrael, who just keeps trucking along despite the damage he's taking. Tag made. Azrael and Bear Paw to leave the ring. Nedva and Bunny now back into another neck breaker by Bunny. I still can't get over what she did. She freaking DDT'd Azrael. I mean, I guess that's one way to give yourself an advantage, taking out your opponent's partner, but still. Absolutely mind-blowing. Now Bunny once again taking full control of Nedva, who has yet to get a strong offense against her. Bunny seems to have Nedva's number in this match. Once again, going right back to her partner, though. Honey wants nothing to do with this contest, preferring to let Bearpaw handle the grunt work. But that's to her disadvantage with a demon drop kick. Cover 1, 2, 3. She wasn't fast enough. Dark and Deadly take this.
That match was basically a 2-on-1 situation. Bearpaw did not have a partner out there, but he didn't want to do anything in this match.
Aside from DDT Oswald on the outside, which I still am in shock about, but you might be right. Boys fought this off as much as they could, but Bearpaw succumbing to the demon drop kick. What a way to close out this episode of Legacy. Good night, everybody.